although the jurisprudential value of the decision of a bench would not override that of a single judge of the same court. Although the present petition can be heard by a single judge of this court, and also being fully aware that a bench would sometimes require resources, both personnel and financial, as well as more time to resolve a petition than if it were heard by a single judge, the present petition is the kind of petition that this court should exercise its discretion in favor of an expanded bench due to public importance and significance in our constitutional democracy. The issues sought to be decided are not mere questions of law, they are substantial questions of law, and their resolution will have a material bearing on the first respondent's decision to arrest and prosecute the petitioner and the independence of the judiciary. End of quote. Correspondingly, the court in National Alliance, NASA versus Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission held as follows. The only constitutional provision that expressly permits the constitution of a bench of more than one high court judge is Article 165, which requires that for the matter to be referred to the Chief Justice under the same provision, the High Court must certify that the matter raises a substantial question of law. In my view, the determination of such issues is a judicial one. The court is obliged either on its own motion or on application of the parties to the cause to identify the issues which, in its view, raise substantial questions of law. End of quote. To this end, the upshot is that the petitioners have satisfied the threshold for a grant of conservatory orders. I also find that it is satisfied the requisite condition under Article 165(4) of the Constitution. I thus make the following orders. That pending the hearing and termination of this petition, a conservatory order is hereby issued forbidding and or preventing the gazettement, taking of oath, or assuming of office by the interested parties, namely Erastus Edung Ethekon, Anne Jerin Deritu, Moses Altara Mukwana, Mary Karen Sorobit, Hassan Nur Hassan, Francis Odhiambo Odwol, Fahima Harvat Abdara, or any other person or persons as the chairman or commissioners of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. For avoidance of doubt, the vetting and approval process in the National Assembly may proceed, but subject to this order. B. This file is hereby forwarded to the Chief Justice for empanelment of an even number of judges to hear and determine the petition pursuant to the provisions of Article 165(4) of the Constitution. Costs shall be in the course. So that is the end of my ruling. So you will have to await directions from the Deputy